that for the Christian in present day, there are two areas where many Christians are always cowards: marriage, politics. Christians will gather, they will pray, Lord help Nigeria. They are killing people. 46 people are still in the bush, including children. One amongst them is a 2-year-old. They woke up and went to school, just like our own children went to school here, and they kidnapped them. Somebody who is a pastor in a big denomination, that is in a position where we should see at least they have a heart that is of God. This person is a pastor sharing cars in a political rally when children are in the bush.
Welcome to Kingdom Herald channel. We don't share controversies for the sake of virality on this channel. We only share the messages of the kingdom. In this video, Evangelist Kesiena Esiri speaks on two areas where the Nigerian Christians have wrongly chosen to be cowards and how devastating its consequences are on the nation. Before you proceed, kindly share this video and subscribe to this channel. If you like this video, please do well to share with family and friends. God bless you. You may now proceed.
You think Christianity is a joke? Sir, I don't know. Something just came over me. I didn't know when I did it. Oh, bro, you knew. You knew. The problem is you don't like to fight. That's the definition of a coward. A coward chooses convenience when he should be in agony. He chooses comfort when he should be in pain and distress. So he reaches for comfort. He's a coward. That's why we have very bold sinners now and very fearful saints. Saints that are supposed to be bold are living in fear because the average Christian is a coward. A chicken, a weakling, always afraid of confronting anything, always choosing convenience, always choosing comfort, looking for the easy way out. Brothers, I've been troubled. Sit down, men of God, sit down. I've been troubled. I've studied the Christian life, looked at Christians in my generation, and sometimes, and I'm not lying to you, I'm not trying to prove to you that I'm special. Sometimes tears will literally fall from my eye. What is this thing with this generation? Do you know that I found out that for the Christian in present day, there are two areas where many Christians are always cowards: marriage, politics. Marriage, politics. You see the worst of our weaknesses. Christians will gather, they will pray, Lord help Nigeria. They are killing people. 46 people are still in the bush, including children. One amongst them is a 2-year-old. They woke up and went to school, just like our own children went to school here, and they kidnapped them. Somebody who is a pastor in a big denomination, that is in a position where we should see that at least Christians, they get sense. At least they have a heart that is of God. This person is a pastor sharing cars in a political rally when children are in the bush. We know how to pray, but go and vote your values. The Christian will now start making stupid excuses. Cowards. In 2015, two of my friends almost beat me up in one person shop. Almost beat me up. Because I saw this day in 2015. What we are suffering now, the gate was 2015. Christians were cowards. A man with no track record of doing anything solid, had been out of government for years. You could not point to one leadership initiative, one thing that he said he will be a good leader. How? You know what they used to deceive the church? They picked one from amongst us. And then I started hearing foolish things. I was asking my fellow pastors. The two men that almost beat me up were pastors. And I asked, is it God that said we should go this direction? Say, no. The man will die in office. Then he is number 2. We become the president. I almost said, Momo. Meanwhile, and I'm not saying this to boast to anybody. Thank God the woman I married is alive. And the people I pastored in that season are alive. I was on a 9-day fast, 9 days. When the Lord came to me and said, that's not where I'm going. This is where you should vote. For the last how many years now, the suffering is colored TV. I was with Pastor Mine when I bought 50,000 naira foil. It's because he was there I could not cry. I just looked at my gauge and I said to him, now 50,000 naira foil I buy, so now cry won't come from my throat. But I remember say, now my member be this. May not see pastor they cry. They suffer now. Even the people that held my, I'm not joking, Omudi. They pressed my throat to the wall. Say I provoked them. And only me did there. Come on, no city. The brother I'm talking about is alive. Press my neck for what? I've reached house with swollen eye. My wife will say, what happened? I say it's politics. Therefore beat me second time for house. Useless talk. Cowards. When it comes to politics, we are not bold enough to say, this thing does not represent my values. I will not vote it. Our brother is an older man. So let me ask him. He's probably older than almost everybody here. In all the time you have been alive, have you ever seen where somebody is bereaved, grieving, then you that is coming to pay condolence, you tell the person that is grieving that for your condolence visit, they should come and meet you in your house? It doesn't happen. Marriage, you will see people who speak in tongues making excuses for why they should marry an unbeliever. You have not yet striven against, to the point of blood, against sin. Yet look at the compromise everywhere. That means in the day they put gun to our head, church go empty. Small politics where you can stand and say, this man doesn't represent me. His ideologies, his belief system, the way he does things does not represent me. I will not vote him. You now start here. A preacher in this country, I watched that message in 2015 and I wept in my room. He was boldly saying on his altar, should I vote a man because they say we are from the same south? If my brother is wicked, will you tell me not to vote him? That will you force me to vote him? If they say somebody is a Muslim, does that mean that the Muslim cannot do good things? On his pulpit, he was canvassing for another candidate. I watched the message. They didn't tell me. Meanwhile, can I shock you, brethren? God loves Nigeria. Months before the election, God sent us a prophet. Meanwhile, everything that pastor said came to pass. But the church, cowards. We can't stand for our values. If God does not teach us how to war, I don't want to say the next thing. The Christian life is a fight. So even if you are staring at death, don't be a coward.